Hi guys, my name is Hanjin, and this is Alistair McDonald. He's a Highlander. He will not die unless you cut off his head. We're here to introduce.
An obscure reference there.
We're here to introduce a really exciting new project. It's called Barley Nectar. Alistair's starting a new liquid based on his heirloom. He's got hundreds of years etched in whiskey tradition. It's a family thing for him. It's a huge family. So I'll have Alistair tell you a little bit about himself.
Thank you, Hanjin. The plan would be to do it as an ongoing basis. Obviously, the membership itself is applicable for a year. So what I mean by this is that you get the barrel, you get the 12 bottles for that particular year. We're looking at giving existing members, so those who are members this year, effectively priority on next year, should they be interested and want to continue it. Right? So they get sort of preferential rates for being a member now. We're capping it at a hard ceiling of 400 this year. Depending on how this year goes, we can do a tiny bit more next year, but again, it really depends how this goes.
So you kind of stick with the number of 12, stick a year.
Or 12 months? Yeah.
Yeah.
A year. Well, I think one a month makes sense. So in terms of volume of bottles and whiskey, that's in there.
So if nothing goes wrong, this is going to go on forever.
I mean, forever's a very long time.
Until you get alcohol poisoning.
Yeah. Well, I think I'm interested in doing something in a different way, and I think giving the membership genuine control over what they make and what they produce hasn't ever been done before. And that concept of bringing them into the whiskey bottling aspect and making them part of the creators and partners with us, that's a concept that really appeals to me. I think that'd be quite a sort of a fun viewpoint, and that isn't really time specific, right? There's no reason you should only do that for 2 years. By all means, we can iterate it, we can change things and evolve it a little bit, but as a core concept, there's no reason that should only be done for a year or two. Why put a time limit on it? Part of what we're doing is every single month we have a different whiskey from a different area of Scotland with a different flavour profile. So one of the sort of advantages is that for our members, at the end of the 12 months, they'll really know whiskey. They'll have been able to tick all those different flavour profile boxes that you're likely to find. So they'll really know what they like and what they don't like and sort of have a really firm grip on the whole industry. The vast majority of options we're going to give to the membership are going to be really great, obviously interesting, options. Talking about great wines, rums, sherries, all sorts. I am kind of interested to include a couple of unusual options, but at the end of the day, it's up to the membership. I think they're the ones in control and they're the ones who pick what they want to get. So I'm only in charge of getting the best possible raw ingredients, right?
Will the members be able to reach out to you on a regular basis through Discord or other channels?
Yeah, so we monitor Discord all the time, always on it, and that community aspect to what we're building is incredibly important to me. I think that is, NFT technology is arguably the best possible environment to really help foster a community and get a whole group of people behind sort of interesting projects. So yes, by all means, they can reach out to me directly. I'm happy to help. That's a big part of it for me too.
Thanks for being here, Alistair.
Very welcome.
The membership of the entire NFT collection is 8,000 USD. It's, from my understanding, a really reasonable price point. However, there are white label, no name with barrel offerings at as low as 4,000 USD per barrel. But from what I understand, Barley Nectar is offering at 8,000 USD for the entire package at close to cost. Why does it cost more? Does it cost more to make a good quality whiskey, and you just simply cannot get any lower than that? Can you share a little bit about that?
We're trying to make the best whiskey we possibly can. We're not out there to be the lowest common denominator whiskey or bottles. That's not what we're about, and that's not what we're interested in. Beyond that, the membership is so much more than just a barrel of whiskey. It's a lot more than that. It's the opportunity to be part of the whole whiskey making process. It's the 12 bottles. We're having wider benefits in terms of tours. It's a part of being part of the community at day zero and capitalizing on that. It's far, far more than just being a single barrel of whiskey. So it's a much, much bigger proposition. The reason we can do this also is that by using blockchain as a route to market, we're able to cut out all the middlemen involved in what is the traditional sale and market of whiskey. So it's a very different sort of commercial model than more traditional bottle or cask sales or something like that.
So you're only able to do this because A, you already have legacy tech on making the whiskey, and you got UD to create the NFT and blockchain structure to cut out the middlemen. There is another aspect though that you have not talked about, which is really key to this project, and that is a CS offering, customer service. A lot of whiskey collectors are not blockchain natives and do not own their cold or hot wallets. They might not even have an account on Binance. Tell us a little bit about your customer service plans.
You're completely right. It's a very important part of what we're offering. And we're really offering to basically completely hold the hand of our members the whole way through. They don't need any blockchain or NFT or crypto experience to be a member with us. You can even pay in fiat. You don't need to pay in cryptocurrency. It's all pegged to the US dollar fiat price in the first place. We will get you set up with a wallet. We'll do everything around this. And if you have any questions at any point, we'll help you with this. In terms of stuff like trading, we can advise you on this and show you how this all works. The whole idea is that we're holding the hand of the whole process and making it as easy as it could possibly be. We're really trying to lower that barrier of entry to as low as possible. It's very important to us.
And this is a 12-year commitment.
So, yes, the storage is 10, in essence, yes.
Yes, it's a 12-year commitment. It's
Yeah.
a huge commitment, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I'm trying to share with you guys. Alistair, McDonald, and Zhang To, UD, and Barley Nectar. This is a serious commitment, and it's a very serious project. I will not compare it and even try to do anything to belittle this effort. Take a look at the website. As time goes by, more details will be revealed about CS, customer service and customer support systems and options.